Welcome back to more Project 06 speedrunning, where we are doing some silver runs today. Of course, running against those average segments as I continue to derust once more in Project 06, trying to get all three of these characters up to snuff once again. You're currently watching this on my second channel, the Stelmo Show. I like to call it the stream, but on YouTube, as it's highlights both in long form and short form of everything I do over on my Twitch channel. If you want to go to my Twitch channel, I recommend scrolling down real quick as we get the run started, and not only hitting that like button as well as subscribing to the second channel, but the first link in the description will send you on over to that Twitch channel where I go live every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. CST. Shout out Europeans for a good European start time. The second link in the description will send you on over to my main channel, Stelmo98, where I do like video essays and collaborative stuff. Recently released a Shadow Gens video, which people say is my best work, so I highly recommend checking it out specifically, but of course there's other stuff on there too. And then finally, the third link in the description sends you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule, so if you have some issues with math, no worries, I got you. Let's continue on with the run. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to Stelmo in P06 yet, so. All right, thank you, Dave, for spouting random shit. I guess I appreciate you being here, sort of. Solid Snook, nice to see ya. Or Solid Snook. Wait, is it Solid Snook or Solid Snook? Nice. Hey! Thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime, my man, for 4 months. Wear that yellow gem proudly and enjoy the emotes that go along with it. And thank you so much for supporting the stream. 5 away from that Twitch baby and Rainbow Gem. Or not Rainbow Gem, Purple Gem. Rainbow Gem is a little bit more. Hype train incoming. Yeah, we're getting close to that Triple Trouble 16-bit playthrough. Solid Snook, okay. I just want to make sure because I do my best, but I also forget sometimes what the thing is. Cosmic, also thank you for the DM. I'm so upset that 2.5.11 came out for Crystal Clear now, because I probably won't be able to do more Professor Oak's challenge until like February.
I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots,
unfortunately.
and block them with my psychokinesis.
There's just too much stuff going on right now that I can't really spend the time doing it. Well, it'll probably be late January, like after the 24-hour stream.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems I'll need to defeat them first.
I feel like this is a reoccurring bit. Is it Solid Snook or Solid Snook? It's hard to tell. You could always capitalize
Sweet
your name, though.
Money.
Hey, Donald Beaston, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Hype train? Maybe. You can do exclamation mark Oak, Vest Degree. I give you a short explanation of Professor Oak's challenge, and then I think exclamation mark CC can explain what Crystal Clear is. Because in the time that I would explain Crystal Clear, we're going to be done with this run, so I'd rather not have the entire run full of an explanation of it.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying.
It's very cool. Probably my favorite Pokemon game at this point, honestly. It's the only Pokemon game where I, like, literally jump right back in and, like, I want to replay this right now.
Leave this up to me.
It's funny, though, because I was literally making a Crystal Clear save where I did absolutely everything, like, fought all the special trainers, caught all the secret encounters, well, that I know of anyway. Did all, like, the secret things, but now I have to completely restart. And you have to do it from a new game and not New Game Plus for the Professor Oak's challenge.
That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you,
I might just toss a thing in the Crystal Clear Discord asking Shock Slayer if it would ruin the surprise if I know what the reward is.
there's gotta be a switch around here.
Before finishing it on stream. Hey, what's up, Godzilla from PS4? Welcome to the stream.
Robot going down.
Sleep until you saw me live? Let's go!
Thank you.
Well, hopefully you can use me as a nice way to go to sleep.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are down.
Come on.
enough if I use my power over there.
I forgot, I shouldn't use the rune cancel there, because Silver gets an extra boost from that platform rising up.
Look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
And I missed the gauge up capsule.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Would it hurt my feelings? No, in fact, I think people falling asleep to my streams is the biggest compliment you can give. Because it's sort of like that they feel comfortable being here, so they're able to sleep.
Perfect!
Any good game to play that you don't have to purchase? I mean, there's plenty of free-to-play games. If you're willing to shell out 10 bucks, I'll always recommend Faster Than Light. It's a great game with more replayability than a Sonic game.
You need to defeat all the enemies.
But yeah, sleep into the stream is the biggest compliment. People going out of their way to like spread word of mouth, like how much they enjoy being at the streams and stuff, is probably the second biggest compliment. That you enjoy it so much you want other people to be here.
It seems those enemies
It really means a ton, and like it's a very close 1, 2, and 3, and then obviously third is watching the videos on both channels, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. It means a ton, and I can't say I'm entirely well, I could say with certainty that I'm not satisfied with where I am right now, but I'm happy that progress is continuing to be made, and I just know I need to up my game to become the person that I want to be. All right, see ya, Solid Snook. Got your name right that time. Absence of the streams? Hey, that's what it's there for. I appreciate you enjoying it.
A little further to go until the base.
Thank you for the good luck as well.
If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon. Great!
good.
What is the person I want to be? Ooh, that is a loaded question. I want to be somebody that people can learn from, that have a good time being around, and inspires them to become better versions of themselves, are like probably the main three things. And then of course be a successful entrepreneur with this very silly idea that I have of being a content creator on YouTube. Because it's sort of like doing this is really the first time I'm doing my own thing outside of what anyone in my family does or what any of my friends throughout my life have done. I've always kind of just echoed whatever they've done. Like I swam and played water polo in high school just like my brother. I was in Boy Scouts just like my brother. A lot of times when I was growing up, I was just mirroring what my older brother did. Or like going into a specific field because my friends were going into that field and stuff like that. But doing this YouTube stuff is literally different from what everyone else I know in life is doing. And it's really cool forging my own path. And I never got true satisfaction out of a traditional job.
That was easy.
And like I am like, so even though I don't make a lot of money, like I'm not gonna say full transparency because I know some folks are uncomfortable with that, but I definitely I don't want to say scraping by because I do have some savings, but I'm very much nearing the end of the rope. And I don't want any like pity money or anything. I just need to know that like I need to get better faster. And I don't remember where I was going with this. It's honestly important because I know I'm gonna look back on this moment knowing that I really needed the kick in the ass to not be lazy and actually do what I say I'm gonna do, which is why I'm trying to do this like 12 hours of work a day challenge, which has been really fun. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say, is that this job has, like, it fulfills me fully pretty much every step of the way. Like, whenever I'm done streaming, like, I feel tired and I feel like I 99% of the time that I did a good job and entertain folks and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, every day, I always feel like there's nothing left in the tank. That I did everything I could have possibly done for that day, if that makes sense. And it's a really good feeling, knowing how much I got done, which is why I work so much, because working is like a muscle. It's like the more you work it, the higher capacity you have next time, and the stronger the muscle gets. So like 12 hours a day when I started on Sunday is pretty hard to do, but slowly but surely I'm getting better at maintaining my focus and continuing to get stuff done, because nowadays I get done, like even a month ago, I get done in one day what would normally take me 3 days. Is it work if you love your job? Absolutely. And I wouldn't say that I love my job. I love parts of my job. Streaming, in fact, is my favorite part of the job in its entirety. But I'm willing to do the parts that I don't love in order to do the parts that I love. Like, ultimately, what I would love to do is have someone else run the Stelmo show and have other people, I don't want to say most of the time, also is this 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. I would say maybe like majority of the time, like if it's like a highlight video, like the keyboard percent video, I would want to throw that editing to someone else and like literally have an entire team of people working to build the brand and continue to expand and experiment and do things. And what I would do is manage that as well as literally just work on the main channel and stream. That is my ideal scenario. Team Stumma, what's up, Stashan? Team is known as Goku Chat. I think Goku Chat are just friends. They have very different life paths than I do. But yeah, that's the very long-winded answer. Probably would have had a quicker time just explaining what Crystal Clear was.
Wow, this building's crumbling. Let's clean up.
But everything up to this point has been really cool, and I think the biggest indicator that I know that this is truly what I want to do, regardless if it's not what I love to do all the time, is that at the end of every single year, I'm like, man, this was the most important year for this. I'm like, this was like my most important year for growth. And it's happening again at the end of 2024, and I hope to be saying it again at the end of 2025. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. And I really, really, really appreciate everyone who's taking time out of their day to be here. That means a ton, and I'm happy to entertain. I guess the, what is it, the Myers-Briggs test or whatever the personality test is, I got the entertainer as my personality type, so it works out pretty well. Stash Hand, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Oh. All right, give me 1 second and I'll read this so I can do castle skip. Castle skip, Pog. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm very happy at 26 to have found my vision of what I want. And the vision of what I want is to be a YouTuber that has 1 million+ subscribers and be one of the top 10 creators on the platform. It's just unfortunate that I started so late. I started at 20... In 2021, I would have been 23, 22, going on 23.
Sonic, leave this up to me.
The earliest time you can start is today, I guess. Thank you guys for the pogs, I appreciate it. And thank you all for listening to my rants. These types of rants for me are really important because it's the exact reason why the archive channel exists. So that I can have stuff like that. Like if people ask me like, hey, I'm 1 year into doing this YouTube stuff. What do you recommend doing? Or you know, what was your mindset when you were there? I can just be like, look at this.
It's probably because it's here. I'll take care of this.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Sonic PO6? Flame Core's kind of hard. Oh, hey, the box defeated that bird. That's a lucky shot there. 34? I don't think 34 is that good? I think it's good. I don't know if Mayonnaise is still here to tell me. I think when I think before Shadow Gens in the month of Shadow stuff. I'm actually completely unsure. You know what? Actually, I did lie just a little bit. We are going to be playing Shadow Generations tomorrow. However, it's not going to be a speed run in the normal sense. But we're going to be doing Shadow Gens before Jump King. PO6 does sound like a great game, true.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
Because I don't want to practice Jump King too much. The next Pokemon stream, probably not until the end of January. Graball was in the original game. It was gotten through the store through a power-up called the Power Bracelet. There's a power-up called the Single Layered Extreme, which who knows what the fuck that means, but maybe that enabled the Graball. Because there's the Single Layered Extreme, the Shock Bracelet, the Power Bracelet, and the Heart of Wind. Shock Bracelet was for the Psycho Shock, obviously. I'm pretty sure Power Bracelet is Graball. I can't remember what the Single Layer Extreme does. Or maybe it was that the Single Layered Extreme allowed for the Graball and the Power Bracelet allowed for the Hold Smash.
Okay, let's move on.
And I also don't know why the hell that the Solianans just have these really, what sounds like powerful augments and artifact.
I'll have to get closer and use my power.
Yeah, the Hadouken's a pretty cool ability for Silver, certainly.
Let's go!
Man, just get me on a rant. How's this run doing compared to PB? Wow, plus 10 compared to PB? Holy jeez. What? Sub 3 Flame Core? Holy hell. It only takes 9 seconds to do that because I hit the orb at 250. Wow. Not bad, dude. That's fucking great. Wowza.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be
How the
true?
timer works? You mean the live split timer or the in-game timer?
Whoa!
Live split? So with how my live split is set up, the big blue timer is the loadless timer, which we call loadless real time. It's what's used as a comparison on the leaderboards. Since different machines have different, like, loading times, that's used to kind of even the playing field. The green timer is the loadless split timer, so it's for each split, which is why you saw it restart back at 0 after we completed Flame Core. And then the gray timer at the very bottom is just the real time with the loads. I have it there as a comparison, and also because I'm always curious. In PO6, the loadless timer also removes menuing. But I think that's okay for this particular game because menuing isn't really that big of a thing. And I don't think it's ever going to be that big of a thing, even in the next release. Because we're going to have the arcade mode too, so there's going to be even less menuing. Wow, what a fantastic run. My goodness, I'm extremely happy with that. 10 seconds off PB, I think. Yeah, 10 seconds off PB. And this was like maybe the 4th or 5th silver run I've done since coming back to PO6. Let's go! Well, I really hope you guys enjoy this VOD on YouTube and enjoy my ranting. about my big dreams. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.